anything changes by next Friday, we're going to start talking about booking in for a C-section.
Okay, let me phone you back after I get done here.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay. Um. Uh, okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. We went over time there. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna give you some final thoughts here. I don't know why that happened. We couldn't uh, do it properly. Wait a minute. Okay, let me just because I had some more to say before we got shut down there. I guess we went over the hour or something, and we got too occupied here. Um, so I'm back. Okay. Okay. I'll just, we're just we'll just put this up, this little bit here, the ending of this broadcast for today. Now, my final thoughts on this is this: a professional person like Peter Turner offered his services to the Freedom Convoy, namely Tamara Lynch. And she flatly turned him down. Okay. Flatly. Okay. Like, didn't even really spend any time in finding out about what he could do, what he couldn't do, et cetera, et cetera. Just flatly refused him. Okay. That was a big mistake on her part, right? Because Peter Turner didn't have the time to go from one person to the other, to the other, to the other, to offer his services. Okay. Chris Barber, Pat King, Martin Brazeau, Tamara Lynch all knew Peter Turner was coming into this thing when they got to Ottawa. And this is the cold shoulder that he got when he got there. Now, that's the first mistake that these individuals did regarding the convoy that went to Ottawa, the second convoy that went to Ottawa. So that was a big mistake. And this was the beginning of the snowball rolling down the hill, so to speak. In the next 3 episodes, you're going to get to learn more about the problems and people that were thrown under the bus. And we're talking about people that started this convoy. Okay. Tamara Lynch was not the person that started this convoy. You're going to get to learn all the players in the next 3 episodes on the Rudi Bruce broadcast. That didn't just stop here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. There is more to come, more to present. These guys are not heroes. They're zeros. They turned that convoy into a mess, into a clusterfuck, to be quite honest with you. And I hear a lot from Rebel News, building up Tamara Lynch as this big hero, Canada's queen. I mean, of all queens, like what a load of horse shit. It was their poor professionalism that led to the bashing of heads between the protesters and the cops. Okay. This didn't have to happen. The cops thing didn't have to happen. had they done their homework properly, which they didn't. Okay? And this is all coming out in the next 3 broadcasts. You're going to get to understand more about the mistakes that these so-called leaders made. As a result of gathering all these people, as a result of Keith Picard, I'll get to you after. As a result of getting all these people to go to Ottawa and stand for Canada. Now, don't forget, all of Canada was watching this, okay? Their hearts and souls were in this. All of Canadians were in this for the win. And what did we get? Well, you know what we got. A big fat 0. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my broadcast for today. This is the end of the first broadcast on a 4 broadcast series. So we've got 3 more to go. The next broadcast is going to be next Friday at 6 o'clock. And that broadcast is going to be even more explosive than this broadcast. Guaranteed. It's more of the inner details of the things that went on while the protest was going on. You're not going to believe what I have found out regarding that show. You don't want to miss that one. It only gets worse from here. This is just the tip of the iceberg, ladies and gentlemen. And believe me, all of Canada sunk that day that the protesters ended up meeting the cops. There was absolutely no reason why that had to happen, except for bad leadership. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining the broadcast. Don't forget, next Friday, we're going to do it again.
Thank you for joining us. This is the Rudi Bruce broadcast. You focus on the truth, I focus on the facts. People of Canada, your voice will speak 1,000,000 strong. If we come together and fight what's going on, we got homeless people living in tents. Be compassionate, do not judge, because 200,000 of us are using food banks. Where's the pride? Where's the pride? Where's our money we slave for? They cover it up. The working man is living for. Rudi has true leadership, speaking for the ones who are tired of this shit. Make the government officials get a grip, or everyone loses the respect. Something's wrong, open your eyes. They tell us lies, you're blinded to this and mowing your lawn. United, we stand, divided we fall. The time will come, the day is near, we will all march. So listen with your ears, we are not zombies or fresh meat. Let's grind up the government, make compost for the maple trees. Let's avenge the deaths of the ones who have fallen. Coronavirus, opioids, we're still trying. They thought they got away scot-free. We will get the last laugh. Just wait and see. These talks we have on the broadcast will provide and guide. Let's do it fast. Taxpayers believe we live strong and free. Everyone does. Are you kidding me? Round of applause to you and yours. For tuning in, we're opening doors. This is the real movement, people. Let's stand up, Canada, before we move. Let's do it fast. Everyone does. Are you feeling yours? Doing what opens doors. This is the real movement. People that stand up together. Let's forward.
Okay, I apologize for the break in the video in the show. For some unknown reason, my camera went zippy and the whole thing came to a bit of a crash, and we had to redo this last part. So if you want to donate to the broadcast, you can do it at rudibruce@gmail.com. There will be a post on Facebook for that. You'll get the full email. If you want to donate to the broadcast, you can do it through there, through an e-transfer. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the broadcast today. I want to thank you all for joining, and I think everybody stayed pretty respectful during the whole thing, and I want to thank you for that. So stay tuned. Next Friday, 6 o'clock, we're going to do this again, but it's going to be an even bigger amount of information that is going to come your way. We're going to have, I believe, 2 guests on that show, and it's going to be an eye-opener. So you don't want to miss that. Next Friday, 6 o'clock. And I'll be there. You should be there. And until then, ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for joining the broadcast. Until next time, I'm just getting the word out there.